hello everyone, I'm Amelia. In today's video, we are talking about haunches in. I'm going to give you some simple exercises to help you introduce haunches in. Haunches in is really hard. I think the first time that you do it or you try to get your horse to do it, it can be really confusing and really complicated and frustrating. I remember trying to learn it. So let me know if you're frustrated with your haunches in, and I hope that today I can give you some exercises to help with that. So first things first is before you try haunches in, you really want to make sure that your horse understands to leg yield. And I like to introduce the leg yield with a head to the wall. So I'm going to just trot down to the other end so that I have a good angle for the camera. It's best if your horse is cooperative if you can start this at the walk. So what you're going to do is you're just going to kind of cut the corner. So I'm going to leave the rail at C and come towards the rail on the long side at a 45-degree angle. And I'm going to do a leg yield with my horse's head to the wall. So you can see here how his head and his front end are on the rail. And he's going down the rail at a 45-degree angle in a leg yield. So his legs are crossing. And he's flexed slightly to the left in the leg yield. Now to switch to haunches in, all you're going to do is change the bend. So I'm going to use my right rein to flex him a little to the right and bend him in the body around the right leg. He's a little stiff there. I'm going to put my right leg at the girth. I'm going to sit on my right seat bone, and there is the haunches in. So my left leg is back, my right leg is at the girth, and there I got haunches in. In haunches in, you want to see 4 tracks. So let me show it in the trot once. So I'm going to cut the corner. I'm going to start with a leg yield. So here I've got my leg yield with the head to the wall. My horse is flexed to the left. Now to make haunches in, I'm going to flex my horse to the right. I'm going to keep my left leg back and flex and give on that right rein. So basically, the leg yield helps you to get the correct angle. Like if your horse doesn't understand why you would want the front end on the rail and the haunches off the rail, here I'm leg yielding. Now I'm going to start sitting right, flex and give right, and get to where I can see my horse's inside eyelash, and then I have haunches in. Good boy. Another really good way to introduce the haunches in is with a 10-meter circle. So if you're having trouble with the bend in the haunches in, you're going to make a 10-meter circle. Left leg behind the girth, right leg at the girth, and use the last part of your circle to develop the haunches in. Then when you start to lose the bend, like I'm losing the bend here, he's pulling on me. I haven't ever really done haunches in on him before. I'm just going to circle. Now I'm going to start thinking haunches in now. So like the last quarter of my circle there, good boy. And there he gave me a few good steps. So I'm going to change direction. When you're introducing the haunches in, it's really important that if you get just a few good steps, let your horse out of it, praise your horse, maybe go the other way. But don't expect to get like a full long side of haunches in the first time. So now I'm going to do it to the left. I'm going to start at the walk. I'm going to cut the corner. I'm going to leg yield. So the aids for the leg yield are my right leg and my left rein. Basically, my right leg keeps his haunches off the rail. My left rein keeps him straight in the left shoulder. Now my fingers on the left, I'm going to change to haunches in. So basically I'm just asking him to bend left and keep the same angle in his body. And now I have haunches in. This can be a really awkward movement. Make sure you stay sitting on your inside seat bone. So a lot of riders in haunches in, they get like this, leaning to the outside. You've got to stay sitting into the direction of bend. So I need to stay sitting on my left seat bone. So I'm going to go up to trot. Good boy. And haunches in is kind of like yoga. So it really makes your horse stretch and bend their body in a way that's not super natural and probably not very comfortable. So you've got to just keep like stretch a little, release, stretch a little, release. Try it again the next day. Go the other way. Outside leg back, haunches in. It's really important when you use the circle to set up for the haunches in, never let the haunches go to the rail. So I'm starting to think like haunches in now. I'm not waiting for his hind end to get to the rail. I'm keeping his haunches off of the rail. Good boy. And then always straighten before you go through the corner. Good boy. Because you never want your horse to go through the corner in haunches in. Good boy. And it's good after you've done some haunches in or a lot of lateral work, make sure to send your horse forward. Do like a little medium trot and then let your horse stretch down over the back. Good boy. So the biggest mistakes in haunches in, remember to stay sitting on your inside seat bone. Don't fight with your horse. If you're having trouble with the bend, make a circle. Go back to the walk if you need to. Good boy. And remember that it's a process to get the flexibility and the understanding from your horse to be able to do haunches in. So it's not going to happen overnight. You're going to have to like work on it a little bit every day. And over time, it will get easier and easier. So thanks for watching. Let me know down below if this helps. And it's very normal that your horse is easier one way than the other way. So let me know if haunches in left or right is more difficult for you and your horse. And I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks so much.